Everybody, and welcome. Today we will be resuming Night Voyage by Daria song. Now, as some of you know, I love doing this, so I want to see if everybody can hear me. Can you all hear me? Sorry, that's the iPhone case. And I will put the sound off so that way it doesn't have an echo. I forgot I had my computer on, so you can all see this. Some of you know this is a 2-page spread. I took off the jacket today so we could work in this. Some of you know this is what we did a while back. We did this picture a while back, so hold on, let me put on the live stream. Hi, Kim T. So today we're focusing. This is what we've done so far from the previous parts. So we'll do this. I took off the jacket because it's easier to work with the jacket, without the jacket. So today we're working on this. And right now we're going to be getting out. The only thing new that I got this week was a few new Copics markers. I did get my green marker case for it, so. And then I got this also. None of the books I ordered have come in. Meaning basically the Chinese coloring book has not come in yet. The Linda Ravenscroft book has not come in. But this is the newest book from Leanna Renee Heber. She was reading from it from on Monday night from Lady Jane's book. So I didn't get a chance to do this. This is her new series called The Spectral City. I'm going to read a little bit about what it is. In turn of the century New York City, the police have an off-the-book spiritual go-to when it comes to solving puzzling corporal crimes. Her name is Eve Whitby, gifted medium and spearhead of the Ghost Precinct. When most women are traveling in a gilded society that promises only well-appointed marriages, the confident 19-year-old Eve navigates a social circle that carries a different kind of chill. Working with the diligent but skeptical Lieutenant Horowitz, as well as a group of fellow psychics and wayward ghosts, Eve holds her own against detractors and threats to solve New York's most disturbing crimes, as only a medium of her ability can. But as accustomed as Eve is to ghastly crimes and all matters of the uncanny, even she is unsettled by her department's latest mystery. Her ghostly conduits are starting to disappear one by one as though snatched away by some evil force determined to upset the balance between two worlds. And most important, destroy the ghost. For now, Eve must brave the darkness to find the vanished souls. She has no choice. It is her job to make sure no one is ever left for dead. And Eve Whitby happens, because Leanna told us this, she happens to be the daughter of Lord Denbury and Natalie Stewart. Now, if you're not familiar with those characters, those two characters are from her Magic Most Foul series, which is her young adult series that she read. So Eve Whitby is the daughter of them, is the daughter of those two characters, and they don't want her to be interfering with the psychic realm. So that is what I got. This is for my book blog, Books of Love. If you're not familiar, I do have a book blog. I don't post as often as I used to post on that because I still need to write the review for Circle of Shadows, which was a YA that I just finished reading. So I have my Prismas in their pink case. So I am looking for my Sienna Brown. No, that's chestnut. That's very similar to it, but it's not what I... Sienna Brown. Let me get out my sharpener. No, that's not the one I wanted. Hello to everybody watching. So, if you've not been here before, welcome. We are coloring And if you guys are wondering what sharpener I use, I'm using the Office Pro. I also sometimes use this one, which is the Faber-Castell Trio Sharpener. You also from time to time use the M&R. There's always that thing that happens. I'm gonna do a little orange. So that's what I'm using, guys, to sharpen my pencils. Boy, that just came out really sharp. Sometimes you miss areas when you first color them, and then you see them like, oh, I missed the end of that. Where's my dark green? Oh, we're adding a new pencil too. I have these Muji pencils that I bought in the airport, so I like them. Only thing, some pencils do not like certain sharpeners or certain paper I found. For whatever reason, some pencils work better on other pencils than others. Sky blue light. And to me, it's Christmas morning, not Christmas evening, even though it's supposed to be Christmas night. And you guys are going to help me with her outfit later. Wow, 9 of you watching. So has everybody started getting their gifts and everything? I have to buy gifts later for my coworkers, I think. So I don't know what I'm gonna get my coworkers. I've already gotten my boss a gift basket. I got my mother something that she needs because she's missing a season of the show. So I got that already for her, but I want to give her more gifts, but I also have to get other people gifts, so I want to see what's going on. Sometimes I get other people, you know, sometimes I get notifications. Oh, wait a minute, I forgot to share this to the groups. Sorry guys, I forgot to, before I went live, I forgot that I was supposed to share them to the group. I didn't share them to the group. Someone said that, hi Selena, aka Candy Colorful World. And hold on, let me share it. Also in the other group. Only let me share in my group. I can't seem to share in the other groups for whatever reason. I'm good, Selena. I've been having some issues though, guys. As some of you know that I don't really talk about my health issues, but I think because I weigh too much now that I'm going to have to go on a diet, which I'm not too fond of having to go on a diet. I'm having knee issues where I can barely bend my right knee, and when I put any pressure on my right knee, it's like all of a sudden, ah, I can barely move, or I can't even put any pain on it. So it literally hurts me sometimes if I'm working downstairs or lifting anything heavy. Some of you may know this as, and some of you know I do have arthritis in my legs, light arthritis, but I think it's gotten really bad with other things, you know, and it's, you know, not to complain, but I'm starting now thinking, the doctor told me to start taking some dietary supplements, so hopefully those will help, and maybe I'll lose some weight, and maybe the pressure will be off. You know, it's just, it's hard when you have been used to walking and you try to be active, and then all of a sudden, because the arthritis kicks in, you can't be as active as you would like. I know some people say, well, that's because you have to move more. But you know what? If you can barely move as it is, how are you supposed to walk more? Are you supposed to force yourself to do it? You guys can't see it, but there's lots of little lines here that cover the tree. Look! Nice, sharp point. For some of these images, you do need... This window is going to be hard because we do need the sharp point. Oh, hi Nick and Tina, or is it Nick today, or is it Tina today, or is it both of you? See, I figured out how to unblock you so I could see you. Took a while though, so. Oh, both. So we're resuming this because we started this, and then what happened was I had a few theme months. So some of you know next year I'm not doing as many themes just because it takes a lot of time to prepare a theme month. And I'd rather have more time to do things that are going to be fun and different. You know, April we have Colors of Asia. June is Linda Ravenscroft month next year. And September will be Magical September again, which will be fantasy and things. And then I'm not doing any more color alongs unless I have some other people doing them with me, you know. I'll be glad to co-host any other months besides the ones that I've already decided to book. So hello to all. I don't know if I could do keto, you know, because I love to snack. My problem is that I am a big time snacker, and I love to snack. So diets are very hard for me to keep. So not that they're impossible to keep, but you know, sometimes I feel so regimented on a diet. And I also have my Tombos because that's what we use for this. We use gel pen for that, for those little flowers. So I'm sure we can do something with that. You know, my doctor was telling me, eat less. You can eat more, but you have to eat less. It's, you know, now that I'm on the, and I've decided to go back on what happened. You know, I had this happen last time to me a few years ago. So what helped was when I went back on when I did Omega. Thank you. I'm a big time person who likes to. No, that's terracotta. We want. No, that's. No, this is sienna brown. No, people think it's just so easy to give up the foods that you love and you enjoy. Everybody thinks it's so easy to give up those foods. Well, I don't know if I could do 6 because, you know, but then my father has this weird diet where they eat only once a day and they eat one huge meal a day. I'm thinking to myself, that doesn't sound healthy. Does that sound healthy to you, to have that kind of meal? My father lives in Arizona, so I don't get to see him all that much. And my brother lives out in California, so. Don't get me wrong, I love my family, but sometimes family can be pains. See, I don't think that sounds normal, that diet. But my father lives by it. He says, I have never felt better, he says, doing this diet. So I don't know if that's a healthy diet. So what color should we make the little girl's dress? Like blue, green, purple? Yeah, Kim. Family is wonderful, but sometimes I'm like, I'm like, no, it's not always a wonderful thing. Family, purple. Now what I'm thinking is maybe we should get a fine liner for this instead, because this is orange and yellow. Her hair is red, so I am thinking orange and yellow would be nice. But I'm thinking maybe I need fine liners, ladies and gentlemen. And I have to bring that out. I have to find where I put my fine line. Ah, no. All the books, no. Let them fall. I'll pick them up later. Let them fall. I'll pick them up later. I will pick them up later. Orange and yellow. Orange. And yellow. Been a while since we've done fine liners. Don't get me wrong, family's wonderful, but sometimes family is not fun to be around. I'm now thinking as I do this in the yellow that it looked better in green because she's a redhead. I don't bring out my fine liners too often. But if I'm working in certain books, like any of Johanna Basford's books, I use them quite a lot now with gel pens. Before I had gel pens, I was using mostly my fine liners. And then I discovered gel pens. What a difference. I like pens because they can go places where the pencils cannot go. Right, Kim? It's like always. So guys, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up because it helps us with the views. So neon. Don't they work? Okay, guys, thank you. That's working nice, the orange and yellow. This picture has taken us a long time to do. Hey, Deb, how are you? I didn't get any new stuff. I only got a new book in, and I bought some new Copics, but other than that, I didn't do that. I didn't get much in. A lot of my books, oh, that's sad to hear, Kim, you know. At least you have your brothers, you know. You know, sometimes when we lose a loved one, being with our family is comforting. So did you guys get anything off your wish list, or do you think you're going to get anything really good for Christmas? Apparently I'm not getting many likes on this video, so if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. So, you know, who's looking forward to eating wonderful dinners, wonderful foods this year? I'm looking forward to seeing the Radio City Nutcracker Christmas Spectacular. I love watching those things. Those things are so much fun. We were supposed to go to a ballet, but unfortunately, not the Radio City one, but another Nutcracker one, and all the tickets are sold out. So we're going to be doing the Radio City musical thing instead, because I think that would be fun for me and my mother to see. That's always such a lovely show to see. Also, guys, I have decided to do a giveaway. Not of the book that I'm using, but... Oh, you must be really happy. There's going to be a giveaway. I'm going to be giving someone a brand new copy of The Night Voyage. You never know when it's going to drop, so if you guys want to be whoever's part of that, we'll do that. And also, guys, I want you guys to pray for Shalene, because her father's not well and he's in the hospital, so I want you guys to all send your prayers and love to her right now, because I think she needs it more than any of us right now. So, and you know, one thing about this community that I love so very much is how we come together to support one another. And, you know, we all need people to support one another in this thing. Now I'm putting down a white Muji pencil. Thank you, Melody. How are you? If you guys like this stream, give it a thumbs up. I'm getting a lot of thumbs down, so apparently people didn't like me complaining for whatever reason. But you know, this is my real life sometimes, and sometimes, you know, real life can be hard. So I'm going to take out more pencils to do her skin. Peach, Deco, to do the white. I want a very light pink. Deco pink. Hi Kate, how are you? How is everything? I hope you are having a good day. You know, I'm off on Fridays, but guys, you know, sometime between January and February that the schedule will be changing because of work, and that it will be tax season starting in January. I mean, we don't really start heavy work until, you know, February, but this is when my schedule changes for work, so you never... I've been good, you know, I've been dealing with some pain issues, so we put the Deco pink, but I'll tell you privately, so I mentioned it earlier, so what's been happening with me. Then we do that, and then I put Deco Peach in here. Have a good day, Melody. I hope your insomnia gets better. Thank you, Lynn J. Lynn or Lynn J. And then we'll put back the peach in there. And we can all thank Kate for recommending this sharpener, because you guys see the electric sharpener, and I'm using this as the electric sharpener. There is a little bit of a gap. Thank you, Kate. Mama Muji pencils. And this is number 33. Oh, Modernist, what time are you going live? Because I know Nick and Tina are going live at 6, I believe. Is that right, Nick and Tina? You going live on 6? And you're doing, what's the book again? Beauty of Horror, I believe? Or are you doing the Christmas one? So that way I can advertise who's going live when. Red gel pen. Hi, Faithfulness. What is Violent Night? I'm not familiar with that. You guys have to explain what that is. Hello, Works in Progress channel, the Whips channel. Faithfulness is waving to us all. Okay. Violent Night is, instead of Silent Night, it's called... Okay, you're working in the Christmas horror book. Okay. I'll keep that in mind. So is anybody reading any good books or anything? Why are you cold, Kim? Yeah, you know, usually your days off are busy. For me, my days off are days to get errands done. Like, I have to do this, I have to do that. So I try to do a little bit of everything. Oh, you got a shout out from Dee Dee. How lovely. Then we got a nice red and purple thing. So I'll do a nice green. This is a gel writer gel pen. I don't have refills for these, so when I use these up, they're gone. I love gel pens that are glitter. Glitter gel pens are like one of my favorite things in the whole wide world. Oh, God, 26 degrees. Why can't it be warm again? I miss warm weather. And I'll tell you the truth, guys. As much as I like stickles, I like glitter gel pens a lot better. You guys probably don't see the glitter. I'll probably bring up the book so you guys can see the glitter. So you guys can see the glitter. If I can show you the glitter. A lot of times the glitter doesn't show up on camera. Hopefully this will come up so you guys can see the glitter. Like a 5-second delay. See how bright and glitter. For me, it doesn't always come out on camera, so it looks different. Hold on, guys. I'm taking out my glitter gel pens from the gel writer set, so I have to find the blue that corresponds to this or gold. think I'll use this one instead. I like that one instead. They're great, Kate. I love them, but sometimes the only thing with gel pens is when they run out, you're like, ah, no. For which pens? Because not all gel pens are made equally. Because my Akizas and Tamnits have refills. Gel pens are awesome, Dev. To me, one of the best tools that you can ever get yourself are fine liners and gel pens. Ah, Stardust Sakura Jelly Rolls. I believe I have some of those. But the problem with the Stardust is they don't always work well on every paper. Like certain mediums work great on certain paper. Like I noticed in World of Flowers that my gel pens work really good in that book. But my Sakuras don't work as well. They resist in some of the paper in some of my books, so not sure what's going on with them. But the Sakura Jelly Rolls last a really long time. It was only like for the last 2 years I've had them. Never had to replace them until recently. I had recently replaced my red one. Those are nice. Actually, those big markers that I found were actually from Kate's Color in Haven, who's here. Kate actually, I saw Kate use color with them, and they work really well in the Jade Summer books, actually, those markers. I don't have an Ollie's, so what is an Ollie's? Is that like a discount store? Like Dollar Tree, Walmart? Also, did you guys see that Amazon came out with some pencils? You know how they have the Amazon Permanent Basic Markers? Well, they came out with, now I need a green fine liner. And Tombow pencils. Where did I put those? I think either this one or this one are it. And I need a green fine liner. The dark one. I seem to be out of my green fine liner. Oh, that's not good. That's really not good. We need that green fine liner and I don't have any. I have other greens, but I don't have the green that I need. Hold on. Grace keeps everything in a case. Very good order. If I don't, I have a pen system. They're not in my pencil case. Then the other thing I have, which I store all my pens, markers in. I have another little box. I have another little drawer. never have seen this little drawer here. It's called a art bin box. As some of you can see that I have markers, pens, color soft pencils. Now, I had bought these markers before there were refills for things. You can get these at any art store or craft store will have these. So I bought these before so there was, well, I have a nice collection of different pens, fine liners, jelly rolls, all kinds of things in here. So I just want to show you guys that I had to go to that box to get this. So I will not be adding a background to the wall because I think the picture is... Now, some people would add see, I might do it here because I don't think I'm going to do it here. These are Tombow Irritant pencils, so too light. Yeah, that's close enough. What's wrong with Ollie's? Is it just disorganized, or are they so busy their work is that they probably don't have time to organize the supplies in a way? And this color is mint green in the Tombows. Now I'm going to do the giveaway. One of you lucky people is going to get this book, hopefully before Christmas. So I'm going to do the giveaway now with 21 people. Now, this is for US only. Sorry to those of us who are international, but it is very expensive to ship internationally. So, here's what I am going to pick: a number from 1 to 25. And whoever is the closest without going over will win. They will win a copy of this book, or if they don't want this book and they want one of Daria Song's other books, I will be more than happy to send that to them if they want. The other books are, what are the other books? Time Chamber and Time Garden are the other two books. So the number will be 1 to 25. You must live in the US, and you must tell me, what do you love the best about Christmas? You know, one thing that I love about Christmas is, you know, people getting together and spending time with family, as much as we complain about family. I love my family. I really do, but sometimes I just, you know, it's sometimes time to, you know, nice to give gifts and talk about memories and things that you love. So, here, I am going to start the giveaway now. Mods, please keep track of everything. And go. 1 to 25. Pick a number. I'm going to type in go, and when I press go, you guys can do the number. Okay, we'll do this for about a few minutes. This is for US only people. I don't think there's many US people in here. Hello to the new people who have come in. We're doing a giveaway. And when I press stop, I'll tell you when I do stop. So I'll do stop when I finish doing leaves. And the winner was 10 Philly. She was the closest to number 21. So 10 Philly, you can email me at booksoflove1000@gmail and just put winner of Night Voyage, and I will, with your email, and I will send that book to you. Or if you want something else, just tell me you want something else. If you want to know the Daria song book instead, like the Time Garden or the Time Chamber, which are also very beautiful books. But that was before Candy. That was before I pressed go, so that didn't count. Okay, so next time you have to wait till I say go on a giveaway. So that's how we work the giveaways here, Candy. So when I say go. Okay, so next time. I'm just typing in my email address for Tam Philly. That's okay. I think I actually do have to fill this in because this is part of a seat. There's my email, so in case you need it. Wow, 24 of you. Hello to everybody that I have not said hello to. And this month is works in progress month, meaning basically you take something that you have not worked on. And a lot of you saw in the last stream that there was a lot of pictures that I have not finished from Enchanted Forest. But, you know, after seeing Francis's work in that book, I think I'm going to resume coloring in that book at some point this month. I just don't know what picture I'm going to do. So what are some of people's favorite drinks that they love to drink? I personally love pumpkin spice. I'm good, Lori. So if you guys like this stream, give it a thumbs up, because that helps us with the ratings. Okay, Deb, have a good day and good weekend. I hope to catch you later. What is Fago Cola? Fago Cola. Yeah, I love strong coffee too, Kate. I'm a big fan of coffee. This is actually supposed to be part of a seat. I didn't realize that this was part of the seat that the little girl is sitting on. Herbal teas are good. Those are nice, actually. Those have a very nice taste to them. This is orange. Because this is part of a seat that the little girl is sitting on. What color is this? This is orange glaze. Look, Kim, it's little Kate. Someone was asking me before about what are the best pencils to get when you're heavy-handed. You know, that all depends on how heavy-handed you are, because if you're really heavy-handed like me when I started, I would recommend Ortiz's, Polychromos, Luminance, and Muji's, and even Deli pencils, you know, because the Deli pencils have a nice color payoff. Each day we'll do a little something, I say, of this picture, you know. So we got the red in. I am looking for my pink. For my pink gel pen, and I don't see it, which is really odd. I don't see that pink gel pen. You don't understand the reason why I took out the gold and why I brought back out the green. Oh, not to find the pink. Oh, not to find the pink. Maybe that'll be close enough. Yeah, but I want the bigger set, Desiree. If I'm going to get any pencil set, I want the biggest set. You know, for me, I always like to have the biggest set. But I'm going to wait till after Christmas comes along, guys. And this is nothing personal to get some new stuff, because I want to wait and see what I get for Christmas presents. Also, you know, I want to pay down some bills. I want to, you know, at least trying to make some progress. Because one of my goals next year is to pay off my credit cards. One of my goals next year is to do that. That's one of my resolutions, or at the very least pay off at least 1 or 2 credit cards. I really, really want to do that. I think that's a good goal to have. I think, you know, and the only reason why I'm adding a background is because this is part of this seat. So I might not buy a lot of stuff next year, because I have a lot, you know. And I want to use what I have before I buy new stuff. Don't get me wrong, there'll still be new stuff coming in, but it won't be like it was this year. How do you freeze it? I don't know how to do that. I'm curious to see how you have that frozen. You know, sometimes you miss a spot when you color, so. Well, we buy these things and then we have too much, you know? Oh, okay. Guess I might try doing that 1 month and see if that actually helps me. And I'm no longer getting my subscription boxes, so I'm no longer doing the sketch box or the palette fill box, because to me, I just wanted to try them for a little bit and see if I liked them. They were nice, they were good, but you know, I don't want to get more stuff that I won't use. So for me, it's about what I choose to use and what I choose not to use. So we're back to the sienna brown. I just have a really nice love affair with this brown. And sadly, the only pencils that do not work in this book is the Sohos. So, if you have Soho Urban pencils, I would not recommend them. The thing about the Sohos is they're a very nice pencil, but they don't work on everything, so keep that in mind. So now we go to the green. Did you guys see the new Avengers trailer that dropped? So the name, it's not Annihilation like everybody thought. It's actually Endgame. Yeah, they dropped the trailer today. I thought the trailer was pretty awesome. We're gonna spend about 10 more minutes and then we'll stop. Probably finish doing this present. And then we'll end the stream there because I need to eat some lunch, so don't know yet what I'm having for lunch yet. And then we'll do yellow, the gold gel pen. Two little stars, I forgot the two little stars. This is a gel, I don't know which one this is because this don't have a name, but I've been using it a lot. Hi Charlotte, how are you? It seems to be wet and cold in a lot of places today. Just doing the Sometimes the littlest details take the longest to do, you know. Some people say I'm a fast colorer, but this, I know, Charlotte, I like it. And you know, I started this a few months ago and then never resumed it. And you know, it was one of those pictures that I always wanted to go back to. And I figured since I was doing whips this month, that this would be a perfect picture to start December with the works in progress. There are quite a few, if you go back in the channel, there are actually a few pictures that have this live stream, so you could see this from start to finish. That I've done this on camera. All of it on camera. So I've done every single part of this picture on camera, even though it was, I think, a few months ago that I started the picture. But, you know, now I get a chance to actually go back and, what's the word they like to say? Finish it this month. Hopefully we finish it this month. This is another gel pen from my Gel Writer series. I think, Kate, you know, when you're doing a work in progress, that sometimes, you know, we do so many pictures per year that we, sometimes, you know what happens, we start a picture and then for whatever reason, we get distracted by, you know, real life issues or something happens and then we forget what colors we worked on or what we did. You know, one of the things that I have to do next year with the things that I'm working on is start writing down what colors I'm using and what brand of pencils I'm using, Kate. Because when you have as many brands as me and you do, you probably have a lot of pencils. As well. It becomes hard. You know, and I'm like, now I'm like at the point where I have so many supplies that I'm like, you know what, I want to start using these. Use what I have because... Also, in total, guys, I have only ever finished 6 coloring books. And the 6 coloring books that I have finished were Secret Garden, which I no longer have that book. Outlander coloring book. Debbie McColmer, which I think I did a finish flip through on the channel. Which I no longer have that book because of an accident that happened and a spill that happened. Same thing with Fantasy Faces. I also have the Grazia Salvo book, Flowers and Gems, completed. And I recently finished Original Bliss Volume 2, which I still have that book, so. I do finish some of the books I do color in, so. And also, the thing about finishing a coloring book or working on pages that we have been wanting to go back to is that, you know, we feel a sense of an accomplishment. I think I have, what do I have, about 20-something? I think close to 30-something pencils. Okay, so. And I'm seriously thinking about getting the Pablos. But since I have the polys, I like the polys. That came out really sparkly, guys. You can't really see. how sparkly this just really came out, but I will bring up the picture so maybe you guys will see how sparkly this did come out. See the sparkle on that? I'm just holding it up so you guys can see it. So, you know, some pictures just, you know, they just pop for you. I thought I was going to be done, but I think this one calls for me to do it. So let's do one more box. I don't know why this is just calling to me. I want to do one more box. You know, okay, for me, it's like the price point of the Pablos is actually a little cheaper than the Holbeins. You know, don't get me wrong, I think the Holbeins are a beautiful pencil. They're a great pencil for, you know, and I have this very small set of Holbeins that I love to use for when I want to do pastel work and everything, but, you know, I only use these on special occasions because they're really, really pigmented. But I think I would have a better, you know, I think for me, after seeing all the beautiful work that Kate and several people have done with their Pablos, I'm like utterly amazed at what people have done with the work that they've done. But I always loved the Pablos. And I think I'm going to be... And now we're going to use it. Oh, those almost were too big, actually. It's a little too big for the sharpener. That almost got stuck in there, so... And this color is sky blue in the Holbeins. I just decided to take out the Holbein just to show you guys. And I'm not even pressing that hard, even though it looks like I'm pressing harder. I'm not. I mean, you guys don't have to add gel pens or do that. You know, if you guys are more pencil artists, you can do this with pencils. I just find it a lot easier when I bring in other things like gel pens, fine liners to get the the little fiddly bits and things like that. Now I'm just getting the white areas back again. So this is where we'll end today, and hopefully next time when I stream, which probably might be tomorrow, it might not be, it might be next week, but if it's next week, then we'll resume this, and then maybe we'll go back into jewelry box and do that jewelry box pick, or maybe I'll have something different. I'm hoping that the next week we'll finish, I'm hoping in the next stream or two that we'll finish this one. Guys, thank you guys for coming. I have enjoyed this stream very much. And I don't know who's coming on after me. So guys, thank you all so very, very much. Bye, everybody.